How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Old Love by Eric Clapton on guitar. If you follow my channel, you know that I've posted a lot of song lessons on this album, the Unplugged record, and I've done a lot of research working out Eric Clapton's guitar parts note for note. So be sure to just do a Google search and you can find a number of other song lessons that I've done if you would like to learn more songs from this album. In today's video, we're gonna break down Old Love, and I'm gonna show you the chord voicings note for note to what Eric Clapton does. I've copied his fingering and everything, how he uses his thumb to play the chords, and even this lick, which actually reminds me a lot of the same lick that you hear in Layla. The song's in the key of A minor, and I'm gonna break it all down for you step by step, but before we get into the lesson, make sure to download your free PDF in the description below that's all about soloing. You can get completely for free a book that has over 100 exercises in it, licks over major, minor, and dominant chords, and it's really gonna help out your lead playing. All right, with that said, let's dive into today's lesson. Let's break down how to play Old Love by Eric Clapton on guitar. We're gonna start off with this intro, and in this lick, he does a little nod to Layla. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3. So let's start off with this lick. We're gonna play the open E string, and we're gonna hammer to the 3rd fret. And then we're gonna play the A string and go. That's again a hammer to the 3rd fret, then open A, then the 3rd fret on the low E, then open A. And you can do all of these with down picks with your strum hand. And that's what reminds me of Layla, right? Layla is the same lick, just one string down. This is one string up, and of course in a ballad. And then you end on that open A string, and you're gonna move up to an A minor triad here. In 5th position, we're gonna play the 7th fret on the D string, then 5, 5, 5 on the G, the B, and the high E strings. So we hit that A bass note, and then we strum the remaining strings here of this chord. And then you can kind of do a little staccato rest, so. And then you go to an F over A chord. And this is the fingering that Clapton uses, and I actually for years played it like this. But you can see that he puts a finger on each string here, like that. So what I'm playing is my thumb on the low E 5th fret, then pinky on the 7th fret of the D string, 1st finger on the 5th fret of the G string, 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the B string, and 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the high E. Then you go to a G sus chord, and then a G. And these are the voicings Clapton uses. He uses his thumb, again on the 3rd fret of the low E, and then 5th fret on the D string, 5th fret on the G string, and then 3, 3 on the B and the high E. And then he brings these 2 fingers up and puts the middle finger down for the G chord. So it's. And then you start the lick again, so. Then G sus, G lick. And that's a pickup, so. 1 and 2 and 3. So it's on the and of 2 that you're changing from A minor to F over A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And then same thing, G sus to G is on the and of 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 E and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's our lick there that we're gonna use for the intro. And then we're gonna go into the same chord progression, but we're gonna take off the lick. And this is where we enter the verse chord progression. Now, the verse and the chorus chord progression are exactly the same. We're gonna play the same chords, which is just like the intro, but without the lick. So here's the verse. So I'm playing, again, more thumb chords, copying Clapton here. We've got the 5th fret of the low E, then 7, 7, 5, 5, 5. That's your A minor chord. Then we move to the same F over A shape, and then G sus to G, and then just, that moves beautifully right up a whole step. So after we play that 4 times, we're gonna go on to the next section, and that goes like this. Then we're into the chorus there. So this section is an 8-bar section, and we bring in a new chord here. We're gonna go to an F, and I play this exactly the same. This is the way Clapton does it here, is he takes that G chord and he just moves it down. Nice and easy. Again, the thumb chord there. There's the F. We're gonna go 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a. So our strumming pattern here is down, 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 up. It's 2 8th notes, 1 and then an 8th and 2 16ths. So 1 and 2 E and a 3 and 4 E and a 1 and 2 E and I love it. There's a part in this video where Clapton's just digging into the strumming pattern and his glasses start to slide, and he just reaches up and pushes his glasses up and then keeps strumming, but you would never know that any of that happened. It's just so smooth. So you're gonna go from F to an E7, and Clapton plays this E7 like this. This is one of his favorite blues chords here. This is open, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret, open. You can learn a lot of blues chords like this from Clapton in my blues course. But this is E7 here. Then you go to A minor and A minor major 7, A minor 7, D9. This is a walk down here. And we're gonna play that same A minor triad, but we're gonna walk this note. Da, 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 da. This is a minor cliche chord progression. A minor major 7, then Clapton plays the A minor 7 with one finger and the open A string, which, again, you can play these chords a lot of different ways. I'm just trying to show you exactly the way Clapton does it. A minor 7 and then D9. And that D9 is just 5, 4, 5, 5, 5. So those chords are also gonna have some rhythmic anticipation. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Back to F, E7, F, and then we have this. That's a really powerful hit there. Basically, these last 4 bars are F, E7, F, E7, a bar each. But in the last bar, we're gonna do these hits, and we're gonna have a higher voicing of an E7. Here, Clapton goes up, plays the low E, and then the 7th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret, and then muting the B and the high E, just so it's on the lower strings there. Oh, love. And then we're back to the verse progression, which is the same as the intro, but without the lick, right? This section. But we just go 1 and 2 and 3, then. Make sure to practice this along with the Eric Clapton Unplugged version of Old Love. That's what we're focusing on, is that acoustic part. So if you play along with the recording, that's gonna really help you get the feel and the timing together. Before you go, make sure to download your free book all about soloing. It's called Melodic Expressions. It's got over 100 licks and exercises in it. You can get your download link completely for free in the description below. Thanks for your support here on the channel, and we'll see you in the next lesson.